this is Janice Baylor. Welcome back into the studio today for another fun drop-in art session brought to you by Perry County Council of the Arts and participating sponsors. For today's project, we are going to make a really sweet and easy candle ornament. This is perfect for any of your holidays that use candles as a central theme, or if you just personally like candles, or you want to add a little bit more of those kinds of fun felt details to your holiday spread. So stay with me for all the supplies and directions coming right up. For today's project, you will need a pencil, some craft glue, a pair of scissors, 3 different colors of felt. I'm using white as my base, blue for my candle, and yellow for my flame. And you may want a sequin to add a little sparkle if you have one. You may also want something to use to trace a small circle at the top of our candle. I'm using a spool of thread. So to get started, take your white base felt or whatever color you've chosen as your base. I'm just going to cut off a small piece so I don't have to work with such a large piece of felt. And I am going to kind of think of a candle shape. So a candle, we're just going to have it being just a line. We want to create 2 parallel lines next to one another, just lightly with your pencil, and then come up to the top of that and trace your circle. Or you can eyeball it if you want to. I'm actually going to make mine a little bit wider than what my spool of thread is, just so I have a nice base. So there's a big circle on the top and then 2 parallel lines going down the side. And then we're going to just cut that out. So we end up with a shape that looks like this. And I'm going to round that guy off a little bit more. Okay. So now we're going to create the candle. And to do that, I'm going to take my blue felt, which is going to be my candle, and I'm going to kind of like lay it in here, leaving a border around the outside. And then I'm going to either sketch lightly with your pencil here, or I'm probably just going to eyeball it because I like to eyeball stuff. So I'm just going to mark about how tall I want it to be. And then I'm going to cut that, make sure I like it. I do. And then I'm going to just cut straight down the other side till I have a nice rectangle. Maybe it's a taper candle. It's a little bit wider at the base. And then you can lay that on. Okay, there's your candle. And then you want to create a little flame for on top. So to do that, just take a piece of your yellow felt or orange, whatever you have handy, either one, and we'll just create sort of like a little flame. So an imperfect, like raindrop shape. Okay, so give it a little wiggle to your raindrop. Make it look like a flickering flame, and then we'll add that on top of our candle, and we'll glue those in place. This is a great ornament for celebrating Hanukkah or Advent or Diwali or any holiday that uses candles as a feature element. Really pretty, simple to make, very beautiful. So there's our basic ornament right now. And then you can embellish with a little sequin for some sparkle in there to create your flame. And if you want to, you can add a little line that would look like a wick. You could stitch that in, or if you have a Sharpie handy or another marker, you could draw that in. And if you want to, I'm going to tidy up my base here. And there you have it. The last thing that we need to do is just take a little piece of coordinating ribbon and glue that onto the back. So I'm going to glue that end, stick it on there, and I'm going to fold it over to create a loop and glue that onto the back, just like that. And there you have a very simple and beautiful candle ornament for the holidays. Stay creative, friends. Happy holidays.